You like me? Better than him at everything?
My boyfriend had just won the F1 World Championship. At his victory party, I pushed open the hospitality suite door and walked right into him with his mirrored across his mouth. Her fingers were tangled in his hair, gripping hard. A mechanic spotted me first.
Shit! Avery's here!
Tristan pulled back.
Relax, it's just a game.
Someone on the couch let out a nervous laugh.
Dude, your girl just saw that. She won't care.
A few guys chuckled. A few nodded along. No one met my eyes.
Avery's not going anywhere. Exactly. She's too far in.
Emma smoothed her hair and gave me a smile that was probably supposed to look apologetic.
We were literally just playing truth or dare. If something was going on between us, it would have happened already.
I set the jacket down on the nearest table.
Congratulations, you two deserve each other.
I turned and walked toward the door. His hand closed around my arm.
Apologize to her. Apologize to her.
His voice was flat. I looked at his hand, then at his face.
We're done.
Behind him, Emma stood there soaking wet.
Tristan, it's fine. Just apologize to Avery. I don't want to cause problems.
He laughed.
Fine. But don't come crying to me when you realize you screwed up.
I walked out. Something hit my back just before the door closed.
Take your crap with you.
Through the door, I could hear them.
How long you giving it this time? A month. She looked pretty pissed. Nah, 2 weeks tops. She'll be back in a week. Begging.
I stood there frozen. Someone snorted nearby.
You just gonna stand there all night?
His team's #1 driver, Tristan's former teammate, until he transferred last season. Now they were rivals. They hadn't spoken in months. He was the only guy on the grid who'd beaten Tristan head-to-head more than once. The lounge door swung open behind me.
What's going on out here? I'm confessing to her.
He took my hand and pulled me down the hallway before anyone could react.
What are you doing? Is this some kind of joke?
I was getting you out of an awkward situation. You're welcome.
I stared at him. For the entire time I'd been with Tristan, Finn had been the one person who never pretended everything was fine. Every time he saw us together, his face would tighten. I always assumed he thought I wasn't good enough for his friend. I was about to reject the call when Finn snatched it.
Tristan.
Where'd she go? What's this about you confessing?
I'd never heard him use that tone. He'd never needed to. I was always the one waiting, the one apologizing, the one convincing myself I was overreacting.
So that's it, Avery. You already had someone lined up.
I grabbed the phone back.
Yeah, I like Finn. He's better than you at everything.
I hung up before he could hear my voice crack. Then I remembered Finn was still standing there. He was leaning against the railing.
You like me? Better than him at everything? Better how, exactly?
I took a breath. The air smelled like him.
You answered my phone.
I never said I was better at everything.
I announced.
I'm hungry. Starving.
We went to a diner near the circuit. I couldn't eat. I just drank. One glass, then another, then another. By the third, he reached across the table and put his hand over mine.
Drowning your feelings?
Tonight feels fake. Like a dream. It'd be a waste not to drink.
I poured myself a fourth. I never drank. My head was already spinning. Later, out on the street, he was holding me upright. A couple walked past us, hand in hand, heading toward a hotel across the street. I watched them for a second. I looked up at him, solid beside me, patient, waiting.
Want to?
He followed my gaze to the hotel.
I'm not that kind of guy.
But you like me? Weren't you just about to confess?
He stared at me for a long moment. Something shifted.
You serious?
You're so annoying. You're a grown man.
He caught me, pulled me against his chest.
If I take you up on this, are you going to pretend it didn't happen tomorrow?
Yes.
I pressed my face into his shirt.
You smell good.
You know what you're saying?
I'm not a child.
You're drunk.
I'm sober enough.
That was a lie. Then he was pulling me toward the hotel. Then the door closed behind us. When his lips met mine, every sound in my head stopped.
Dark, deep eyes. Julian. He looked at me.
Get up. The ground is cold.
I reached out. He pulled me to my feet. Then my vision suddenly went black. I fainted.
I braved the rain to deliver a birthday gift to my fiancé Christian, only to find him kissing a rising actress. Being the good girl I was, I didn't cry or make a scene.
Christian, we're calling off the engagement.
I announced the engagement was off and walked away without looking back. The next time we met, I was wrapped in Julian's arms, Christian's mortal enemy, the most powerful man in the city, our fingers interlocked. Christian stared at my face, eyes bloodshot.
Vivian, I forbid you from being with another man.
Today was Christian's birthday. Last night I refused him in the final shot again, because I wanted to save our first time in our wedding night. Hope this gift will mend it. I was soaked to the bone, gift in hand, just about to push open the private room door, when I stopped. Through the gap, I saw Christian kissing a woman, their tongues intertwining. Her bra almost falling off, and his lower part clearly...
Mr. Blackwell really has it all, a beautiful fiancé at home and never short of women when he's out.
Christian lifted his head from her bosom. The woman in his arms flushed red.
How could I ever compare to Miss Hartley? She's so beautiful.
She lit a cigarette and kissed the first smoke into his mouth.
Beautiful or not, I'm bored of that stupid prude.
Laughter erupted inside the room.
Exactly! A boring beauty who doesn't know how to please a man in bed.
Christian bit down on his cigarette.
Marrying her would just be keeping a display piece around. But she is different. Gosh, I can't get enough of her lips. I mean, down there.
I tightened my grip on the gift box. The sharp edges cut into my skin. Blood beaded up. He was the one agreeing to us postponing the sex to our wedding night. He said I was the purest girl in the whole world, but turned out I was just a laugh. My heart ached. I pushed the door open and walked in. Every pair of eyes turned to me. The air went still. I fixed my gaze on Christian, throat dry. Christian was at first taken back, but as that woman to look me in the eye.
Christian, do you really not want to marry me that badly?
He avoided my gaze.
Vivian, whether I want to marry you or not, don't you already know the answer? You don't know about man.
I lowered my eyes. I pointed at her.
And she does?
And about to come at the woman who just can't keep her hands off my man. Just then, Christian slapped me to the ground.
Don't you dare touch her.
Dirty rainwater dripped from the hem onto the floor. After a long silence, I wiped the tears from my face.
Fine. I'll give you what you want. We're calling off the engagement.
I turned. Someone asked,
Blackwell, aren't you going after her?
Go after her for what? In 2 days, she'll come crawling back. She's like a piece of taffy, impossible to shake off.
My footsteps faltered at the door. I closed my eyes,
Christian, rest assured,
not turning back.
I will never bother you again.
My words fell. Behind me came the sound of a glass shattering on the floor. In the past, the moment he lost his temper, I would rush to appease him. Not anymore. I was exhausted.
Vivian, you dare take one step out of here and see what happens.
I walked out without hesitation. My phone buzzed. It was Julian, the richest man in the city who just won't stop chasing after me since we met.
Could you pick me up? I have thought about the contract marriage.
And?
I will do it.
I stepped out of the club and looked down at the gift box in my hands, a Patek Philippe watch. Christian loved this model. I had gone out of my way to have someone buy it for me. Christian and I were childhood sweethearts. Our engagement had been set since we were young. One afternoon after school, I was nearly accosted by two delinquents. They had ripped my uniform. Christian was the one who saved me. After that, I was certain about him. Everyone knew I couldn't leave Christian, that I was devoted to him completely. I believed I would